Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading for the last 10 days of January. This can be for January 22nd to the 31st. I'm Jennifer. Thank you for joining me today. Also, I just want to mention that these readings are for those under the sun, moon, or rising of Taurus. First of all, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so now. I've already pulled the cards. I meditated on your sign. And at the end of this tarot reading, I'm going to pull one oracle card as well as one little word message card for you to perhaps give us further insight or guidance or advice for the week as well. Okay? So what we got for you, Taurus, is the Queen of Cups, the Star, the World, and the Five of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Knight of Pentacles. So what I get from this is this perhaps has been a situation that has been ongoing. It's a situation that you've been involved in that could be it's a general reading, so of course these messages will not resonate with everyone. But this seems to me that you've been in some kind of long-standing, perpetual situation that won't let you rest. This, to me, not only is this a card of like competition and a conflict of wills, but also like restlessness. Not being able to rest. Feeling like you're constantly in battle. You're constantly having to battle something. Now, with the Queen of Cups and the Star here, what I see is I get the feeling like you're trying to heal from something. Perhaps emotional disappointment. Or perhaps heartbreak. And I think that you really are coming into a place where you feel like you're more in your own power. And you are coming into alignment. Because with the Star, with the World, to me, like what that is saying is like you're coming into alignment, perhaps with your place in the world. With having a better understanding of where you stand. Somewhat. And also the Star, like the Temperance card. It's about being in two worlds at once, right? Because we see that she has her foot here in the water and on the land. So maybe this is about you finding that balance. That emotional balance. Like the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, she is emotionally balanced. She's very in touch with her emotions. And what that means by emotionally balanced is that she rarely lets it show. She rarely lets it show. She doesn't really wear her heart on her sleeve. And you can see with their chalice is closed off here, right? So she doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. She can be emotionally manipulative as well. Okay? Perhaps some of you are dealing with a water sign. Perhaps she represents an aspect of you. Now, you're coming into alignment with something here. And it is for your greater good. Perhaps even for the greater good of all, in a way, in a sense. And as you move through this period, there is going to still be some lingering battles for you. Nothing serious, nothing that, because this card can also just be like friendly competition. Nothing that's going to really make you feel drained or anything like that, but maybe something that the card just want to point out to you. So the World represents completion, and what I'm getting from this as well is that perhaps you're finally, right? This is the final card of the Major Arcana. So perhaps you're finally feeling like you are receiving that healing. That divine healing, or perhaps divine guidance to get you where it is that you've been wanting to go. And there's always going to be, nothing is perfect, is what this says. So there's always going to be something. Nothing is perfect in the world. There's always something that will be sort of a challenge to overcome. Because if it was too easy, it would almost not be worth it. And also, if it's too easy, you can appreciate it when you finally are victorious in some aspect of your life, whether it's work or relationships or family. So I'm getting that this is like going to be a major week for you for healing. Again, it could be a multitude of things. It could just be perhaps, you know, coming into a more balanced state where where this doesn't throw you off kilter anymore. And it's sort of like reaching that final stage. It's like, finally, you know, whatever it is, like, this is finally coming to a close. You know, because the Knight of Pentacles, yes, he can represent perhaps a man in your life. Could just represent an energy of an earth sign. It could even represent aspects of yourself, Taurus, because you are an earth sign. The Knight of Wands is the slowest knight in the deck. Also the most dependable, responsible, reliable. He really represents stability and things that take a long time. You see, his horse isn't moving at all. So this is perhaps something that has been ongoing for you. And whatever it is that has been ongoing, right? Like this wreath, right? Like circles, cycles. But this is your chance to sort of break the cycle that you've been in. So if you're not at that place now where you feel like this, where it's completed, this is your opportunity. You're being given an opportunity to break the cycle. And when you get into alignment, right? Because you have to be aligned with your emotional aspects. You have to be able to communicate clearly in order for you to overcome these, whether it's a conflict of wills or it's competition or it's just feeling like you're in battle, like you have to battle something. And maybe you've had a hard go at that in the past, but this is saying that, you know, this is your chance now to get in alignment and to bring this cycle to a close for yourself. Okay? And I almost get the feeling like whatever it is, listen, I'm not the type of person that says, oh, you know, if there's negative people around you, you attracted that to you. No. There's negative people in the world. There are toxic people in the world, and we all attract them, okay? But it's about how you deal with those people, right? How you deal with them. How you let them affect you. Don't let them get you off balance. You know, try to find ways to get yourself in that balance. So now I'm just going to pull one of these oracle cards, Nature Speak Oracle. Please give us further insight and guidance for Taurus for this last 10 days of January. Okay, this card wants to pop right up. Okay, so change is coming. Wind. All right, the winds of change. Let's see what... Let me just find where wind is here. Okay. Okay, so the wind can be softer than a sigh or as powerful as a tornado. A shift in the wind often portends changes, and it is true at this time for you as well. Look for things to shift in most areas of your life. New winds are blowing into your life, creating opportunities for you. You cannot fight the wind, so relax and allow it to bring into your life what you need and to sweep out of your life what you do not. It may be unsettling at first, but the winds of opportunity usually pass quickly and do not linger for great periods of time. Take advantage of them. So this too can be like perhaps feeling unsettled, right? Like this card suggests. So maybe whatever it is that's blowing into your life, just remember that it is perhaps a test from the universe, or it's just a way for you to grow and change and finally be able to say finally. So let's find one card for you, Taurus. What card would like to come out for Taurus? Okay, birth. So that goes with wind and changes coming. Certainly, perhaps the birth of a new you, a new way of being, or whatever that means to you. Perhaps maybe some of you could literally be giving birth, obviously. Or perhaps there's people around you that might be having babies. Or it could just be the birth of a new cycle in your life, because with the World card there, it's bringing something to an end. So Taurus, I hope that this reading helps you in some way. I hope it resonates with you. If you like this reading, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Thank you, Taurus, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.